Yeah, it goes, everybody, because they will continue to play Dark Knights. Where were we? Alright. There's no right or wrong choice, in the end, it all depends on your beliefs. Did that angel push you to sacrifice yourself? Well, I don't think so. I had a hunch from the way you've been acting. Meeting the angel, maybe that's just my interpretation. Yeah, I see. Someone who plays with lamps can't be trusted. Perhaps it sounds odd coming from me, but you should be wary of any supernatural creatures. Yeah, man. Go to sleep. You need to rest. I pull out some extra blankets and pillows for Caveman. He arranges it on the floor while I get comfortable on the bed. My bag faces him, so it feels like we are in the temple again. I rub my forehead, unable to stop myself from remembering that kiss. My cheeks go warm once again. Caveman, what are you doing to me? You're being manipulated or something. The night feels oddly comfortable. Okay, the next day. When I wake up, Zakon is sleeping while sitting up. I try to pass by carefully without waking him up. With my attention on him, I do not notice the carpet sticking up and trip. Why do such things always happen at the wrong moment? I prepare for a rough landing, but an arm wraps around my waist, stopping my fall. Caveman starts as I scramble to my feet. Thank you, I didn't mean to wake you up. Well, a small grin crosses his lips before he turns away, leaving the room. I am sure he's laughing at me. After I leave the bathroom, I find Caveman sitting in the living room. I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. Hey Caveman, I'm going to make toast. Do you want some? I appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Maybe something else? Do you have any fruit? Let me see. I've got a watermelon in the fridge. I'll cut it for you. I prepare the basketball-sized watermelon and give it to him. As I take small bites of my toast, I watch him chow down the fruit. I gaze at him in awe. What? Is it good? It's decent. It's watermelon. What the hell? I've never seen you eat anything else aside from fruit. How do you stay in shape? I do some physical activities. Sounds boring being all alone in the forest. Not really. Something interesting would pass by every now and then. There was a child lost in the forest once more than a decade ago, but his face darkens as his voice fades at the end. You know, I got lost in the forest in elementary school once, during a picnic trip. Oh, please don't tell me that you're the little girl that the caveman saved back then. Someone found me and brought me back to the group. Unfortunately, I do not remember their face. Maybe it was you? Probably not. The lost child would have been older than you are now. What happened during your trip? Well, I got lost during hide and seek. It was silly of me to go that far into the forest. I just wanted to show off to my classmates how good I was in the game. Back then, I wanted everyone to like me. I was a show-off. It might sound strange to call myself popular. I had many people around me. Later on, I realized there was no point in being popular. I shouldn't let others define my worth. It became the time to just linger around others instead. Caveman slows down eating his watermelon while nodding in agreement. We chat for the rest of the day. I realize the two of us are similar in more ways than I thought. Really? How? Can you elaborate on that instead of just time skipping that part? The most important part so that we can know Caveman and Treble's chemistry together? But no, we just skipped that, the most important part. Jeez, humanize them, goddammit. It is getting late, so I excuse myself and leave the house to buy ingredients before the shops close. I want to repay Caveman in some way, so I decide to surprise him with dinner. I'm walking back with the groceries when I suddenly get a phone call. When I pick up, the voice startles me. Did you like my cookies? You're trying to kill my ears. No, don't be like that. The mandrake is very rare, you know. You should be happy with it. Anyway, I have more surprises for you. Even more terrifying gifts. How rude. I'm sure you'll think it's wonderful. After all, you have two friends, don't you? Hey, remember that question I asked? Let's see, between Iko and Lyoji, which one would you save? My blood runs cold. What have you done to them? Well, one is in the library and one is in the park. Tick-tock, run against the clock. Don't be late, don't choose wrong, or else they'll go kaboom. Is this really what an angel would do? Fucking really? Her cheerful singing causes goosebumps to rise on my skin. She cuts me off before I can say anything. Good luck. Beep. Her call stirs me up. I don't know if she's playing with me, or so I immediately call my friends to confirm. Please, Lyoji, pick up. Unable to receive a call, please try again. I try a few more times, but he keeps jumping to his voice message. As worried as I am, there's no time to waste. I dial Ikuya's number. I feel relieved once she picks up. Ikuya, where are you? At the library. You caught me at a bad time. My phone's running out of battery. Get out of there. There's a bomb there. What? How? Just run. The call gets cut off mid-sentence. I call her again, but it looks like her phone battery really died. Such great timing. Yeah, what the hell? I dial my home phone, hoping that caveman will pick up somehow. Does he even know what a phone is? After a while, I realize I might never even used a phone before. I hang up my useless attempt. Yeah. I have to quickly decide who to go to. Since I know for certain where Iko is, it might be wise to go to her first, but I'll figure out where Lyoji is later. I hurriedly go to the library. Wow, this is the perfect opportunity to give me choices, but I guess the game's just doing it for me. Since I told her to run from that place, I expect to see her along the way, but I did not. I can only hope nothing bad has happened at the library yet. The place is quiet and there are only a few people around. Where is that rabbit? Rabbit Hairbow. She's not here. I head to the second floor and spot her at the corner of a bookshelf. Ikuya, I finally found you. What's wrong? And what's this about bombs during the call earlier? Yes, there's a bomb here. Now, is there... What? A bomb? Should we tell someone or evacuate people or... No, wait. It was just an assumption. I heard it from someone else not so long ago. I came here to confirm. Did you see anyone suspicious when you got here? I didn't. I just got here, by the way. Have you seen Lyoji? I haven't spoken with him today. We should hurry to him now. Wait, if there's a bomb here, then what about everyone else? Yeah, fuck them. They're just faceless people in the game. I glance around. Most people are about to leave since it is almost closing time. Perhaps they're assuming I was just messing around with the bomb threat. The people here should be fine. I'll explain everything later. Well, that's fucking convenient. I grab Ikuya's arm and pull her with me. What if there really was a bomb and everybody fucking died? While we are heading to the park, I tell Ikuya about the threatening phone call I received. Don't we have to report this to the police? Yeah. There's no time. We need to get you both to safety first. Treble, what did you do? It's a long story. Please, just trust me, okay? We reached the park after a while, but Lyoji is nowhere to be found. I mean, why? Why would you expect him to be in the park? I suddenly get a phone call. The number is Lyoji's. Did you call me earlier? Sorry, I was taking a shower. So you're at home? Thank goodness. Never mind. Just stay there. Don't set a foot unless I tell you. Got it? Hold on. What's so urgent? A terrorist has her eyes on you. I hear confused noises over the phone. Call me if anything happens, okay? After I hang up, I dial Ikuya's home. I need to let her brother know that she will be staying with me tonight. We walk side by side along the road. I keep my eyes open for anyone suspicious passing by. Rasumi knew Ikuya's location. I'm sure she had something in mind. I've interrupted Rasumi's plans, but I have no idea what she has in store for us. Even though Ikuya and Lyoji are safe for now, even though we aren't with Lyoji, I guess a phone call warning is enough. But Ikuya, oh, she gets special treatment because, I don't know, I cannot let my guard down. Rasumi honestly frightens me. I have no idea how far her abilities go, but if that other night was any indication, she might be the most dangerous being in the village. Ikuya snaps me out of my thoughts with excited screams. What are you doing here? Hey Treble, he was the one who saved me back then. I never thought we would meet again. I totally forgot to ask for your name. It's Caveman. Ah, Caveman, is there any way I could thank you? No need. I'm going to make dinner. Meanwhile, you two could chat. Wait, is he staying at your place? Ikuya stares at me with wide eyes as she follows me to the kitchen. I feel a little flustered, but decide to tell the truth. Yeah. He saved me before too. The village is dangerous right now, so he wanted to watch over me for a while. That's why I want you to stay overnight. He'll be safer with Caveman watching over us. Ikuya squeals excitedly but tries to keep her voice low. Can I help you with the preparations? Of course. This is so fun. Too bad Lyoji isn't here. That would make the party complete. Next time I'll invite him, and next time he'll be gone. He's the next victim to be kidnapped or whatever. Say, Treble, where does Caveman live? In the cave. As far as I know, it's somewhere around the forest. I wonder why. He hasn't spoken much about himself, even though he's sleeping over. We are not that close. Kinda sounds like you want to be. She winks at me. Treble, you've never invited strangers to sleep in your house. He's going so far to protect you. Don't tell me you feel indifferent. Ikuya nudges me while grinning. There must be a special bond between you two. Ikuya, you can cut the onions. Hey, I don't like to cry. I'm busy cooking the vegetables and I need onions right now. Luckily, I bought enough ingredients to make a meal for the three of us. With Ikuya's help, we finished faster than usual. I also make fruit salad for dessert. Given Caveman's love of fruits, I hope he likes it. My gaze is fixated on him as he eats the dishes we prepared. His lips curve up in a subtle smile, but he says nothing. Even though he does not say anything, just seeing him enjoy the food makes me satisfied. Caveman, which temple are you affiliated with? I have seen many different Haori, but yours has a pattern I've never seen before. None, these were custom made for my father. Ah, he has good taste. I would love to meet him and ask for his opinion. He's dead. He passed away a long time ago. Gee, thanks for bringing that up. What a mood downer. Sorry. Why would you feel sorry when you don't know anything about me? You don't know me either. Even though we're strangers, death is still sad. I see. I didn't mean to offend you. Sorry about it. No harm done. I pat Ikuya's back as she generally feels bad. The room goes quiet and I am drawn into my thoughts. Caveman is sharp as usual. Even though he isn't chatty about himself, he doesn't mind sharing. Caveman snorts and clears attention before he speaks. I heard about a festival in the village. Do you know something about it? Yeah, my parents are hosting this festival at the Night Temple in a few weeks. It originated from the people who built the Day Temple. It was to welcome and celebrate all good spirits protecting the village. Good spirits, huh? Although I heard there was one incident a long time ago. A small group attended the festival to summon a demon and kill it. Just one mistake ruined the whole meaning of the festival and its reputation. Now everyone who used to attend the festival think we're all demon slayers, which leaves a bad taste about us. Since then, the festival's popularity has been declining, but I hope this year we can make people remember the true reason we're celebrating. You're welcome to join. Caveman seems only still as he listens to Ikuya. His expression is stiff, but I can guess what he's thinking. I remember something Caveman told me about his father dying in the summoning ritual. Guessing by how he's acting, could it be the same event? No wonder he's so tense. Interesting. I have never been to such a festival. I accept your invitation. Ikuya beams and glances over at me. Of course I'll go too. While we are chatting, Caveman finishes his plate very fast. Ikuya stands up to clean the dishes, but I gesture her to relax. She's already helped with the cooking. Time flies by. I decided to divide the rooms for my guests. Ikuya takes the guest room while Caveman sleeps on the couch. As I cover myself with blankets, Rasumi's phone call flashes through my mind. I'm a bit worried about Ryoji, even though he's with the police. Perhaps this is for the better. At least this won't turn into a 3-person buffet for Rasumi. Right. Yeah, it's too early to sleep. I thought sleepovers don't end until after midnight. Can't believe both Treble and Caveman went to sleep so early. Let's see if Treble has any interesting books here. Huh, these are all for children. How old are these? I guess she hasn't bought anything new for a while. Perhaps I should give her some books for her birthday. I know she likes to read. Ah, Single Dark Light. It's so nostalgic. I think it was about a guardian protecting the village. So cute, she still has it. Ikuya entertains herself as she browses through the bookcase in the guest room. A few hours later, she finds herself getting hungry. And there are some leftovers from our dinner. I hope Treble doesn't mind if I take them. Ikuya tiptoes down the stairs. She carefully finds her way downstairs in the dark since turning on the lights might wake Caveman up. Ikuya briefly glances at the couch, but Caveman is not there. Caveman? She shivers, feeling a cold breeze. A flash of white catches her eye. It is a feather. Curiously, she turns to follow its path to the open window. The scene before her is shocking. Caveman seems to be hovering in the air with glowing vines of light twisted around his body. Although Ikuya cannot see his face, it sounds like he is choking. In front of him, with a hand around his neck, is a person with large white wings. Her smirk fades once she sees Ikuya. Okay. Ikuya hurries out and stands in Rasumi's vision. Rasumi, what are you doing? Don't come closer. You see, this person is the forest demon. He's dangerous, so I'm going to take him away. You're wrong. Caveman protected me. Rasumi, put him down. He remains suspended in midair as Rasumi removes her hand from his neck to swing a pink-striped cane at him. Ikuya does not hesitate to act. She tackles Rasumi to the floor. Wow, so much strength. To the floor and snatches the cane away. Right after, she rushes to Caveman's side and starts hacking at the glowing vines holding him in place. What are you using to hack it with? Oh, the cane, right. I hope this works. Why is this not working? Are you really trying to free him, even though he's harmed so many people? From what I see, you're the only one causing harm here. Just don't get in my way. Rasumi fires a spell. Ikuya flinches, raising an arm in front of her as an instinctive attempt to guard herself. For some reason, nothing happens. Oh god, right, she's one of them cursed souls or whatever. Right, my spells don't hurt humans. So troublesome. Really? Oh, that's another convenient thing. Right, okay. We went inside the fucking house? Okay. Somehow he managed to free one of Zeiko's limbs. It is enough for him to escape, and he tugs her through the open window in order to put distance between them and Rasumi. In her haste, the cane clatters out of Ikuya's hand, flying back to Rasumi's grip as she follows them inside. Caveman gets into a defensive stance, pushing Ikuya behind him, his eyes fixed on her, Rasumi, sorry. Oh, since when did you protect the villagers? This is not a place for a fight. Come back for me another time. There is no next time. Yes, there is. Caveman's eyes are fixed on Rasumi, who grins as she twirls the cane before her. What? When is she? Rasumi's cane morphs into a saber, and without missing a beat, she launches herself at Caveman. Within the same split second, the faintly glowing rope appears in Caveman's hands, which he uses to narrowly twist around Rasumi's blade. Ikuya realizes that the rope was actually a lot of thin strings bunched together at the end. It fades in and out of existence as if by magic. He shoves the sword to the side with pure strength and quickly tries to get closer, but Sumi barely manages to dodge, flinging herself back with a flick of her wing. Once she distances herself, she plucks a few feathers from her wings and throws them like a razor-sharp knives. Okay, wouldn't that like disrupt your flight pattern or whatever? Caveman just manages to deflect them with a shield of strings. What follows is a tense fight, with Rasumi constantly jumping to wherever her opponent is, her sword sharply curving with her, and Caveman trying to get behind her, using bare fists and the occasional rope to neutralize her attacks. All the while, Caveman stays close to Ikuya, ready to protect her at a moment's notice, all the while Treble is sleeping, not knowing this is happening. Feels like watching a feather fight with a rubber band. Ikuya can only watch in awe and disbelief. Ah, pathetic. Have you forgotten your history with this village? I haven't. Tell me the truth. You have something else up your sleeve, don't you? He doesn't have any sleeves. You're the one that's mistaken. I've known you for a while. There's no way you could have had a change of heart this fast. Rasumi draws back her saber and retracts her wings. She slowly circles around us. Us? You're not even there, Treble. What the fuck are you talking about? She slowly circles around Ikuya and what was his name? Caveman. Caveman keeps Ikuya behind his back the whole time. Relax, I'm not interested in the girl. Humans are such fragile and boring creatures. Don't tell me after centuries of living among them, you've been brainwashed to think like them. Caveman snorts. That's rich coming from an angel. Ikuya peeks from behind Caveman, staring into Rasumi's eyes. Rasumi, is that what you really think of us? Of course, sweetheart. The time we shared at school, were you pretending all along? Was nothing real? Being a transfer student was an amusing way to pass the time. But it doesn't mean I was distracted from my main goal. Rasumi twirls the sword in her hand with distracting flair. Personally, it has nothing to do with you. Humans are fleeting. Angels and demons are not. Can you blame me for wanting to catch up with a familiar face? Now that we've spoken much, I simply observed them, the same way I observed you and the villagers. I thought angels were supposed to protect humans. Instead, it seems the demons are protecting us. Yeah, what the hell? Ikuya glances at Caveman hesitantly. Even though she has seen the evidence of their supernatural traits with her own eyes, she still wants confirmation. Caveman, are you really the Forest Demon? Caveman pauses and nods. He does not look away from Rasumi, lest he makes an unexpected move. Seconds feel like minutes as Rasumi slowly walks around the room. She does not look at the two, instead her eyes are examining the furnishings. She cracks a smile once her eyes fall upon the small knife lying on the dining room table. Swiping it from the counter, she engulfs it in light. Within moments, it grows to the size of a sword. Fucking really? I wonder what this does. I've never tried mixing my strength with ordinary objects here. Ikuya, you better run. Take Treble with you through the back door. At Caveman's command, Ikuya heads for the stairs. A feather flies right before Ikuya's eyes, halting her, not hating. Ikuya trips and lets out a scream. Kia. Caveman's concentration falters at her sudden halt, so Rasumi takes the chance to attack him. She rushes past Ikuya to slash her blade forward. Ikuya looks back at what is happening. No. She does not stop a thing, grabbing hold of Rasumi before the sword reaches Caveman. Angry, Rasumi flips the sword and stabs backward. Ikuya clenches her teeth as the blade pierces through her body. The pain is ice cold and lightning hot at the same time. Oh, what? So objects imbued with magic can kill humans now? Okay, whatever. A second later, Caveman grabs Rasumi by the arm and rips her away. He rushes to the wounded girl and holds her close. Before he can heal her, Rasumi turns a handful of feathers in his direction, forcing him to shield Ikuya with his body. Yeah, and? My hands clench around my blanket, and when I wake up in cold sweat. What the fuck is that noise? I had a terrifying nightmare, but forgot it right when I opened my eyes. What are these noises? Something's happening downstairs. Did someone break in? I get up from bed to go and take a look. The living room is a mess for some reason. White feathers scatter all over the floor. Rasumi. Before I can comprehend the situation, my attention is drawn to Ikuya. The girl lies unmoving on the floor with a large pool of blood around her body. At that moment, Caveman enters the room and rushes to Ikuya. Caveman has his hands placed on the wound, putting pressure to stop the bleeding. Treble. What happened here? Hold on, please. Is Caveman okay? I can barely feel my limbs at this sight. I'm about to sink to my knees. Ikuya, don't scare me like this. I feel my hands shaking, but I grip Ikuya's fingers tightly. She smiles at me weakly. Her skin is faded. What the fuck is Razumi doing? This is your chance to fucking kill the guy, but you're like, oh, here's a special moment. Come on, do something emotional with it, or fucking kidding me? Treble, tell Ikuya I love him. What? Oh, you're a brother, right? I can't stand it anymore. Abruptly, I release Ikuya's hands. I'm going to call an ambulance. When I grab the phone, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Wait, it's no use. What do you mean? She's already... Caveman glances over at Ikuya. The wound around her stomach is closed, but she is unconscious. Her face looks paler than ever. I can heal wounds, but it has limits. She has lost too much blood. I drop the phone at Caveman's explanation. Ikuya is unable to accept what he said. I go over to Ikuya and check her pulse. Caveman kneels down next to me. He slowly shakes his head and averts his gaze. On impulse, I crawl towards him and bury my face against his chest. My hands clutch his haori as my voice comes out strained. Cave. How? I'm sorry. He places his hand on top of mine and gently squeezes it. I draw back and look up at him. His sorrowful eyes look into mine. I lower my gaze and notice fresh wounds around his arms. I slowly stand up and get some bandages to patch him up. Shortly after the event, I call Naoji and tell him about Ikuya. He informs the cops to get to my place as soon as possible. Are you really gonna believe that there's an angel just killing people around? Meanwhile, Caveman explains to me what happened in detail. He tried to lure Rasumi away after Ikuya got stabbed. I could have gotten caught in the chaos if she was still lingering around. Caveman left while the cops were examining the scene and questioning me. Haunted by guilt, I am unable to close my eyes that night. Okay. A week has passed since the incident. Wow. Time sure does fly in this village. Since Ikuya was murdered at my house, it became a crime scene swarming with police and yellow tape. Because I did not witness the fight, I could not give them any helpful information. However, I gave them Rasumi's description, hoping that they will catch her. With the police's help, she should have trouble moving around. Fortunately, Lyoji prevented them from pressuring me any further. His family offered me a room in their home and waited patiently for me to gather my belongings. Caveman returned to the temple to recuperate from his injuries. He is afraid that his presence will draw unwanted attention and danger to me. If anything happens, I can summon him, using little spirits. After Ikuya's death, Lyoji and I have grown closer. When we catch ourselves talking about her, we are easily reduced to tears. I wish we could have seen that, actually. Instead of just, descriptively saying about our emotions. I will never forget her parents' heartbreaking cries and her brother's broken face. When I pass on her final words, he completely breaks down in sorrow. Today, Lyoji and I decided to mourn together in the park. Sharing memories about Ikuya makes it a bit easier on our hearts. Remember that time Ikuya found when you were lost in the forest? She was the queen of hide and seek. Nobody would think of the places she hid in. It was always you or her who won. You gave up too easily, when she was literally next to you. If I had extra time, I'm sure I would have noticed. Speaking of all times, her brother often played with us too. Yeah, they were quite close. I wonder how Ikuya is doing now. It must be even harder for him losing his sister. Our chat continues endlessly. After all, we spent most of our childhood together and went to the same schools. Once the sun is setting, Lyoji decides to leave. I want to stay in the park for a little longer. My mind is still restless after what happened. I gaze up at the colorful sky just like this. I spend my time here for a while. Suddenly my surroundings turn dark. Ow. I hit my glasses on the fucking pop filter. Are you fucking kidding me? I noticed a few people heading my direction. The park was empty moments ago. My God is telling me it's no good to stay longer. No, you think? When I head to the main entrance, the same people are still after me. Now I am sure they want something. You mean zombies? A little marshmallow spirits pop up next to me. Please send a message to Caveman. Roger. No, I didn't want to... I Wait, come back here. That's not my message, you fucking idiots. The spirits immediately fly off. Who even the hell is Roger, you fucking... whatever. I hurriedly leave the park. Trouble? Lyoji, why did you come back? Did you forget something? I was a bit worried because it was getting late and you didn't pick up your phone. It probably ran out of battery. As you see, I'm fine. Who are these people? Wait a second. They are missing villagers from the East District. How in the... We need to get out of here. I don't think they're up to any good. We should call my dad. I grab Lyoji's arm and head in the opposite direction. Why do they look so pale and walk so weird? They're zombies, possessed, dead, whatever you call them. Now you mention it, they do kinda look like corpses a few weeks old. Don't look back, keep running. Just when I think our escape route is secured, it gets blocked by another group of people. Looks like they are closing us in. We have no choice but to take another road. Somehow we get back to the park where everything started. I mean, you can't just waste this gorgeous background, right? Damn it, Leoji. You shouldn't have gone back for me. Now both of us are caught up in this. What are you blaming me for? It's better to not be alone in such a situation. Hehe. The laughter makes my skin crawl as a familiar face drops from the sky in front of us. She runs a hand through her mussed hair. On guard, I immediately move in front of Leoji, even though my heart is pounding. You, why are you here? Have you not had enough? You must be the one who killed Ikuya. I wasn't expecting the wings, though. Leo tilts his head, his eyes flitting between her and the corrupted people that have already surrounded us. Are you the one who did this? Technically, no. It was the evil spirits that slowly drained their life. I can make them respond to my commands, though. She twirls a finger in the air, and the people move towards us, almost like puppets. I squeeze Leoji's hand and look for an opening to escape. We start running down the street. Rusumi can't harm us with her spells. Is that why she's using these people to catch us? I don't understand why she has such a grudge against me. Maybe because I have connections with cavemen? The road ahead of us is dead end. We should hide in the backyard for now. Treble? I sink to the ground with my arms around my knees, my heart still pounding. I'm so tired, when will I catch a break? Even my friends got caught up in this mess. I should have figured out earlier what was going on. I can't even protect my friends. How useless can I be? Suddenly Roger wraps his arm around my shoulders and pulls me into a hug. His gentleness is the last drop into the bucket. I cannot hold back my tears. Treble, it's okay. I feel bad for dragging you into this. You shouldn't bear the burden alone. It's our village, so it should be our problem too. I have a clue about what's going on. I don't have all the places yet, but they're coming together. Sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I thought nobody would believe it. You're right. I wouldn't have if I didn't see it with my own eyes. I want to confess that I've always doubted the existence of supernatural beings. I even tried looking up some of these stories, but it's as if I'm repellent to them. We hear the sound of glass shattering. It seems the corrupted people broke something close by. I quickly wipe my tears. Treble, they found us. How long are they going to keep chasing? Taking a peek around the corner, I notice something off about the corrupted spirits. Blobs of dark mass cling to them, as if the spirits possessing them are spilling out of the bodies. It seems to make their movements slower than normal. They're actually really slow. I think we can outrun them. I still can't believe creatures like those exist. This is like a nightmare. Even if we do escape, we still have to find another hiding spot. Maybe the police office or... The first place I can think of is the temple. We'll be safer in the forest. It's not far from here. Alright, I'll take your word for it. After exchanging a glance, we quickly navigate through the backyard, slipping past the people feebly trying to grab us, and jump over the fences into the street. The corrupted people continue to follow us, lagging behind. Where the hell is Rasumi now? At this rate, we can make it. Just before we reach the forest, I catch a shadow on the ground and lift my head to see a silhouette of someone soaring behind us with large wings. Because of them, it can be no one else but Rasumi. Then I see a vague outline of what she has in her hands. Is that a bow? In the split second it takes me to recognize the weapon, Rasumi's hands move. Leoji. I try to push Leoji aside, but he sees it coming before I do. He grabs me by the shoulders and twists us both around, shielding me from the arrow flying towards us. I look up at Leoji's pained face, a sign that it hit him in the critical spot. Leo sags against me, and I desperately hold him as he sinks to his knees. My entire body freezes when I see the arrow sticking out from his back. It does not seem to have pierced through his ribcage, but when he clutches his chest and starts coughing up blood, I wonder if it punctured something. Leoji. I try to help him up, but suddenly get thrown aside with an unseen force. Fucking really? This is not what I planned, but this might work as well. An unseen force? Are you fucking telling me that she can use the fucking force or psychic or whatever, and you can't do that, and she can't do that now? Spirits take over him. Huh? Why won't you? She bends towards him and looks at him from top to bottom. Interesting, the spirits wouldn't come near you. Maybe you own an item that repels them. Well, if they can't take over you, then you're not much use to me. I can only watch in terror as Rumi yanks the arrow from Leoji's back. Okay. Leoji grits his teeth in pain, but still manages to pin a glare at her. We should have never accepted you as a friend. I'm already here, you can't change the past, can ya? I try to shield Leoji, but Rasumi keeps away. Treble. The sadness mixed with pain in his voice makes my heart ache. I cannot lose another friend right here. While I get back on the... Sorry. Fuck, this is so funny. I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Darkness. If you want to try to get for yourself, the links in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe. I had the camera. So, God, this is so fucking hilarious. Like, it's shit after shit fucking happens, and it's like, fucking, what, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's this twist, like, oh, maybe there's something that repels the spirits now. What? Where does the fucking shit comes from? This is fucking ridiculous.